So as we enter in the medical colleges, the one subject which troubles a lot to all of us is anatomy. So in this video I will be discussing how exactly to study anatomy in first year to make your concepts clear, and how actually I read for university exam and also for the final year subjects like clinical subjects, surgery, ops, gynae, orthopedics, etc. Okay, so this is a video which will change your way to study anatomy. Hello everyone, I am Vivek Maurya, currently third year MBBS student at Motilal Nehru Medical College, Prayagraj, Uttar Pradesh. So before continuing the further video, do like, share, subscribe, and also press the bell icon so that you don't miss any notification for the upcoming videos. This video will have two parts. In first part, I will be discussing how to study anatomy for whole of the year to make your concept stronger, and in the second portion, I will be discussing how to study anatomy for the professional exams, university exams, how to write answers in the university exams. So what is special about anatomy, which is not about physiology and biochemistry? Why this anatomy is we feel so tough? So the answers lies in the exposure. Like during our need preparations, we have studied human physiology also and a bit of biochemistry also, like in the form of glycolysis, Krebs cycle, etc. So we have that exposure. So these subjects we don't feel tough in first year, but anatomy per se we haven't read anywhere, like in during our need preparation. The only thing which we have read is just like musculoskeletal system in that cranium, bones and everything, not more than that. So we have like not much exposure of anatomy, and that's the reason why we found it difficult, because we haven't studied anything about anatomy. Then how to approach anatomy. So before starting how to approach anatomy, let's discuss what is the things which we have to understand in anatomy. Actually, it's the positions, relations, arrangement of organs, like how the stomach is present inside our body, how the spleen is present, how our lungs are present, how the heart is present. Okay, so knowing all these structures, actually how actually they are lying in our body. Okay, so the 3D visualization of all these structures is very important to understand the anatomy. Until and unless we are not, because we haven't get any exposure about this, so if we have not idea about all these things, so it will be very tough to remember the things in anatomy, because we have to mug up it again and again, and once we study and again forget, and the cycle will continue until and unless we have not the idea about actually all these structures and everything. So now which source to follow? So the main source is going to be your books as a main source. The second thing is anatomical models which you have to know, and the third thing is the dissection video. Okay, so start karte hain sabse pehle book. In buckets of book we have BDC, Visram Singh and Gray's Anatomy. Okay, so start करते हैं सबसे पहले BDC से, because BDC is the most preferred book in most of the colleges, medical colleges. Okay, so the problem with this book is that the diagrams which are given in this book is like they are more of line diagrams. Line diagrams are like good for drawing in the university exam, in your terminal exams and everything, but not for understanding the things better. Okay, for understanding the things we need real looking diagrams. Okay, actually how the structures and everything are present in our body, so that real looking diagram we will see, so that will help in remembering things better. And here comes our Gray's Anatomy, which I will be just discussing in few minutes. Second problem with this book is about theory. A lots of information is given in this book, and which we can't remember also, and somehow it's not also that important in the sense I will be discussing. When you read your final year subjects like clinical subjects, surgery, ops, gynae, orthopedic, so the major thing which we need in anatomy is the clinical anatomy portion. So that is the thing which is best given in the Gray's Anatomy. Like those information are well written in Gray's Anatomy, also written in BDC. I'm not saying ki not written in BDC, but in BDC it's like other lots of information are given which you can't remember. Like you will study it but you will forget it. So ultimate knowledge which you have to gain is the things which you have to remember for all of the like life. But even though you have to read BDC, because the questions are asked in university exams in your terms also, you know, because there are certain topics which are best given in BDC and not well given in the Gray's Anatomy, and they are asked in your university and prof exams. Okay, so that's why you have to study. So and also first year is the period which is dedicated to anatomy. After that, in further years, like in your second year, third year and final year and like that, so you will not have that dedicated time for the anatomy which you have now. So that's why we have to explore knowledge, we have to know things also. Like it's like कि अगर कोई information नहीं हमें नहीं retain हो रही, तो that's not meaning कि वो हम important नहीं है, because any patient can come with anything और उसको कुछ भी हो सकता है. तो that's why you have to explore this knowledge in the first year, so that even if you forget those things, so when like you later on see patients of that problem, so you have that idea ki yes, I have read once. Now before talking to Grey's Anatomy, let's discuss a bit about the Visram Singh also. Okay, so Visram Singh is similar to BDC. There like in content, in terms of content and diagrams, everything is similar to the BDC. The only difference is like Visram Singh is more good looking, like their pages are good, their diagrams are good. Okay, so it's all about like it's more attractive, and we know ki when the things are attractive, we like it more. And also Visram Singh is easy in the language also in compared to the BDC. Now let's discuss about the Grey's Anatomy, the gold standard of anatomy. This book has the diagrams which are very realistic, in the sense ki they are similar to the structures as present in our body. So of course you are not going to draw these diagrams in your university exam, but of course these are very important. Yeah, they are very easy to remember, so that your concepts will become clear. After looking the diagrams in the Grey's Anatomy and knowing the arrangements of the structures and everything, it will be easy for you to understand the diagrams of the BDC and either BDC or Visram Singh, which you can also draw in your university or professional exams. So in summary, first go through the Grey's Anatomy, visualize the diagrams of it, imprint those diagrams in your brain, then you can either continue with BDC or Visram Singh, no problem in both the books. The second source is anatomical models. Sometimes these anatomical models are very helpful to understand the things, particularly where the structures are very complicated in the body and you can't even understand well through the diagrams. So that's where the role of anatomical models come, especially like in neuroanatomy, where there are very complicated structures. So there is a channel on YouTube by the name of Sam Webster, which is actually a foreign channel which I used to follow during my first year for preparing anatomy. So they like he have explained most of the chapter, I would say complete. He have understand all the topics of anatomy, like head, neck, pelvis, abdomen, thorax, everything he have discussed in a great manner. And also he has discussed about the embryology portion also. So like there is a topic like peritoneum development, which I read from him. So he have explained that topic in very great detail. Like before watching that, it used to be very difficult to understand that topic, but after watching it, it become very clear. So there are other channels as well, you can find it out. Okay, so wherever you feel it comfortable, you can watch. But yes, ultimately anatomical models are like very helpful in understanding. Now come to the last source which I have discussed, is about dissection videos. Dissection videos is important, as you once you have seen the diagrams in the books, you have watched the models videos also. Finally it comes to the practical knowledge. So actually we have to watch those structures which we have seen in diagrams, models in the real body, like in the dead body, in cadaver, where we have to appreciate all those structures we have watched in the models or diagrams. Okay, so if you watch these dissection videos before actually going to your dissection hall, so you will be able to appreciate all those structures on a cadaver, okay, which you will dissect. Because initially what happened, as we have no exposure of it and everything, so we have just seen the diagrams and models, so we can't appreciate the things. Like we are very much confused about between arteries, veins, nerves and fascias. Okay, so all these structures are look very similar to us. Okay, so but if you have once watched that dissection videos once before going to your anatomy dissection hall, so it will be very easy to appreciate all those structures. So I would suggest once watch these videos on the same topic which you are going to do dissection on your anatomy dissection, then things will be very clear. So again, for these videos, like I followed one channel of Sanjay Sanoyal sir. There is a channel on YouTube, which you can follow also. Otherwise, wherever you feel comfortable, like you are like okay with any channel, you can watch it. Okay, so that's all about the dissection. So we have discussed all the sources, what to follow, what not to follow for making our concepts clear and for studying anatomy for whole of the year. But the second thing comes key, how to study for the university exam, how to write answers in university exam, and which source to follow for that for preparing university exam. So here it comes about it's all about exam preparatory manual. So the best book which I followed also, and which most of the students follow for their preparation of university exam, the exam preparatory manual of the Visram Singh, okay, which has 2 volumes, and that book is also available in the PDF form. Like there the information is given in question and answer form. Okay, so if you have read whole of the year well, you have made your concepts and everything clear about anatomy. Okay, then in last, this book will of course help you in cracking your university exam. Okay, because here they have given the information question and answers form, and also they have like according to your university exams. Okay, so that's very helpful. So that's all for this video. So thank you for watching this video.